A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. After he had spoken, a Pharisee invited him to dine at his home. He entered and reclined at table to eat. The Pharisee was amazed to see that he did not observe the prescribed washing before the meal. The Lord said to him, "O you Pharisees, although you cleanse the outside of the cup and the dish, inside you are filled with plunder and evil. You fools, did not the maker of the outside also make the inside? But as to what is within, give alms, and behold, everything will be clean for you." The Gospel of the Lord. How does it feel when you are invited to somebody's house? Do you feel special? Brothers and sisters, in our Gospel reading today, we heard a Pharisee invited Jesus to dine at his home. From this statement, what could we learn? In what way can we apply it to our personal experiences? Perhaps the question is, did we invite Jesus into our lives? Or is it that we are too ashamed to approach him because of our not so good deeds? To my fellow Thomasians, remember that Jesus wanted us to be united with him. Sometimes we are ashamed to invite him because our life is a mess and we are not ready. So when we'll be ready? Now, as soon as possible. The earlier the better. However, we students are so busy with our academic endeavors, with part-time job, or even with doing household chores. Perhaps we have no time anymore for God because some of us are too concerned with how to please our parents by studying well. Some would have to work part-time after class to make a living. These things are not bad. However, we must save time for God, in whom we ought to put everything. It is better that what makes us busy is because we do something for God, rather than being busy and not having time for God. We all hear this saying, cleanliness is next to godliness. But the question is, do you only clean your appearance to make yourself presentable and beautiful so that many people will like you? Or do you also try to make yourself beautiful inside and out? The scribe and Pharisee in our gospel appear holy on the outside. If we try to judge them by their appearance and by their knowledge of the law and how they observe it well, they look holy. But the problem is, we see their appearance. God sees their heart and judges the heart, not the appearance. To my fellow Thomasians, our gospel reading today challenges us to cleanse our hearts, not only our bodies, to purify our intentions and thoughts, and look first into our own souls. Thus, we should pray and strive to become clean inside and out. One thing that makes a person clean is to give alms. Let me ask you a question. What is the difference between us and a beggar? The difference is that we ask God much more: to pass the board exam and have a stable job, to have a benefactor or scholarship and be financially stable. The beggar outside is asking for only 10 pesos or 20 pesos to buy bread. As St. John Paul II said, nobody is so poor that he has nothing to give, and nobody is so rich that he has nothing to receive. We are all beggars before the Lord. We are dependent on His grace. As students, as young as we are, helping our classmates who are struggling in various ways, such as academically, financially, or personally, is an act of charity because we extend our hands to them. Even in our community, we are called to be generous, especially to the poor and needy, and everything will be clean for us because charity covers a multitude of sins. Let us hope and pray to the Lord that we may learn the true essence of beauty, having a compassionate and loving heart.